Welcome all, and we are continuing this part 3, wherein we have discussed the benefits of a detox and the three type of detox mechanism that author has discussed. One is the 48 hours of this dopamine detox, the 24-hour, and the partial dopamine detox. And he has also shared his experience in a Vipassana silence meditation retreat, wherein actually the detox was implicitly followed. And we have also discussed the action steps. Today, we are going to start part 4, and the title of this chapter is a three-step method for a successful detox. In this section, we will go over a simple three-step method to help you perform a successful dopamine detox. Step 1 says, identify your biggest distractions. The first step to implementing an effective dopamine detox is to identify your biggest temptation. What is the biggest temptation to which we generally succumb? And it could be also the distraction. It could be any kind of distraction also, temptation or distraction. To do so, take a pen and a sheet of a paper or use your action guide and create two columns, cans and can'ts. So this is a good exercise. Let's do it while we are reading. Cans and can'ts. Okay, what we can and what we can't. In the first column, write down all the activities you will allow yourself to engage in. For instance, it might be going for a walk. It might be going for a walk, journaling, working on a project, or reading books. This is the first column wherein we need to fill. And the second column, we need to write down the things you must avoid doing during your dopamine detox. This is like a to-do list and a not to-do list. Will be doing and won't be doing during the detox period. For instance, it might be watching YouTube, checking your emails, or using social media. It could be anything that suits to us from which actually we want to get distracted. For few people who might be working on social media, their day-to-day work itself is involving in social media and creating ads and posting. For them, it might be different. So it is all personalized. Once these two columns are ready, author is saying to help you to do this, ask yourself the following questions. If I stop doing only one thing, which one would increase my focus and daily and boost my productivity the most dramatically? What is the activity that if I stop doing, then I can see this change? Let's take a moment and ask this question to ourselves. Dramatically, it should increase my focus and boost my productivity, not some simple game. Take a pen and paper and note it down. If it is done, then we'll move to the next question, which says that what other activity do I need to avoid in order to help me increase my focus significantly. This is dramatically and this is significantly. What other activities do I need to avoid in order to help me increase my focus significantly? So in the on to list or not to do list, there could be multiple items that we do not want to do. It could be some examples let's discuss, like it could be purposeless mobile unlocking. That activity itself will trigger unnecessary time waste, and the focus and productivity will automatically go down. Similarly, if we are going to YouTube or email, then if we have not set a definite purpose, okay, this is the reason for which I am going, and I will restrict myself to that reason only, that purpose only, and to this much time. If that is not clearly identified or intention is not set and we are going and opening the mobile, then it by nature, by mind's nature, automatically it will take more time. Similarly, we might have, I just shared two such examples, both are related to mobile. It could be anything else also. If you want to share, please share. Wherein actually you feel that it is something which once you stop can dramatically increase your focus or boost your productivity.
Yes, Vikashji, I'll put my phone on aeroplane mode to increase my productivity.
Yes. During, maybe you can
During my productive hours, yes.
productive because altogether always we cannot put in that way. So maybe when we want to work in a Pomo session, just switch on the airplane mode and switch on the Pomo app, and then that activity itself will be very much helpful to dramatically increase the productivity. Yes. And what other activities on the other side, like this is something to do and this is something not to do, avoid. What other activity do I
Yes,
need
other what I feel that for that productive hour to use effectively, I need to plan ahead what I have to do in that productive hour.
and that is again going to the first list. The second list asks about what you need to avoid,
Hmm.
what activities you need to avoid so that your focus will significantly increase. Like one example I have given, no, this, like purposeless scrolling. That we can avoid only if I have a very pressing reason as to why I need to open the mobile, whether it is a call or a scheduled time. From this time to this time in a day, I am allowed to watch the social media. I will create that rule on myself, and rest all times I will avoid going there.
Yes.
Then keep asking yourself this question until you are happy with your answers. If it is like if we keep asking, then new answers will pop up, new ideas will come up. Once you have completed your list, put it on your desk or somewhere you will see it. This is the step actually many times we miss. And I always discuss this in my Saturday call also. Out of sight is out of mind. If we are planning also our day, but if we are not putting in a place where it is accessible and often we are not able to see it, then it will remain as it is. Only planning will remain in the planner, but not in it won't come in the execution. So we need to put in a place where we can see it, and that reminder automatically goes to the subconscious, and subconscious will start acting on it. It will act as a good reminder of the activities you must avoid and what you must do. Step 2 says add friction. Generally speaking, the harder something is to access, the less likely you are to do it, and vice versa. The harder something is to access. One example could be, I remember the password. Let the password, yeah. Suppose someone is having addiction to any social media, say Instagram or Facebook. Then first, to less access, to make it less access, delete the apps. And then again, there is a possibility that we can always go to the browser and open. So in the browser, make sure that the password is not saved for that particular login, and the password should be really long enough that it takes time to always type, and it is a cumbersome activity. So that way, what happens? We always think that okay, I will not watch very frequently, but once in a while, uh, I will batch all the time and put together I will watch. Something like that also we can do. Let's see what author is giving ideas. This is why you must redesign your environment. Yeah. This is why we must redesign our environment to make undesirable behavior more difficult to engage in, while making more desirable behavior easier to conduct. Look at the habits or activities you want to eliminate and ask yourself how you could add friction. The more friction, the better it would be. We need to keep asking ourselves for all the activities which we want to avoid, how we can add friction. One example I have given, which uh, is very effective actually, it works. Um, so, for example, author is giving, if your phone is your biggest distraction, remove all notifications. Yes, we have discussed it multiple times. Removing all notifications are put in airplane mode that Sumanji was discussing just before some time. Then, or even better, switch it off and put it in a separate room. So this is the redesigning of environment. If Facebook is your biggest distraction, remove as many notifications as you can, or use applications such as Newsfeed Eradicator, Google Chrome extension. If we are, yeah, these days actually people are using apps only, so it might be an add-on only after we have taken care of the app, uninstallation of the app. Then the third would be, if you spend hours watching YouTube videos, install DFTU on your Google Chrome navigator, or find a similar app of your interest of your internet browser for your internet browser. This will remove all suggestions and notifications, then only watch videos that serve specific purpose. Setting this intention itself is actually liberating. Purposeless activities, be it of social media, be it of YouTube, or be it of anything, will eventually waste a lot of time. Okay, we will continue from here tomorrow. So,
I find the purposeless activities that when I engage in it, it is because I feel exhausted, tired, and I just want to relax, and do something that is fun. But then that is what hooks me. So I have to learn to kind of detoxify myself with just simple breathing techniques or some such activity. But the only thing is, when I do that, sometimes it just becomes very boring. So just to kind of add some spice to life, I again go back to these things,
Correct.
distractions. So I have to be a little more mindful there.
Mindful will not work actually, being mindful. So,
That's what I'm thinking.
because we have enough number of times we have become mindful, but again, at the neck of the moment, we will feel that, oh, this is something like I am doing because I am already tired or I need a break.
Yeah.
So, one thing, so what works, what doesn't work, actually, for that, we need to ask this question again and again to ourselves. That is one thing. And second thing, what I found few more techniques is, first of all, just ask yourself or tell yourself that the activity that I am going to do when I am feeling bored to get relaxed actually is not the method of relaxation. They are, so let the mind know कि this is something which I am doing is not for the relaxation. Actually, if we are pseudo behaving, that means we are telling our mind, okay, this is what actually I am doing because I want to get relaxation. So mind will think that this is the way to relax. But scientifically, we know that this is not going to relax our mind, but it will create even more clutter in our mind. So after 30 minutes or 45 minutes of scrolling of social media or whatsoever similar content, ever we feel relaxed or we feel even more cluttered, both in our eyes get strained and mind also gets strained, right? So in the
Yeah.
beginning only, tell our mind that okay, I understand this will create even more strain to my mind, but let I am intentionally indulging, even though I know I am intentionally indulging for 10 minutes or 15 minutes max because I want to just remain connected. But I know that it is not the relaxation method. So immediately after I finish this activity, okay, I will come back and do some pranayama or take some no mobile rest. Mobile phone is out of the way. I will just relax, close my eyes and just do nothing. That will create some space in the mind and it will help to come down and calm down the mind or do some affirmations slowly, very slowly, very soothingly, just like a mantra. You chant the mantra or chant the affirmation. Automatically, your mind and thoughts will subside. The moment the thoughts start subsiding, slows down and reduced, the number of thoughts reduced, mind gets automatically relaxed. So this activity we can do either before the social media or after the social media indulgence. Ideally, just after the relaxation, if we can somehow do after postpone this social media indulgence after this, then very likely we will not feel like doing any further because mind will be very relaxed and very calm. So there won't be any further need of indulging. But at times, what happens that mind will say, that, no, 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 I will be definitely watching. Otherwise, the whole period of relaxation will be with some anxiety that, okay, I want to see, I want to watch, I want to watch. Okay, you want to watch 5 minutes, watch, and then come back. So this is a method actually we can try and
So
let's
just
see.
give in a little and then come back quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Give a little and really that should be that much time, how much actually we have decided. Even if it is 20 minutes, it's okay. Even if it is 15 minutes, it's okay. But consciously decide and that much time only you indulge. So that way we create a new neural pattern of keeping our own promises valid. Otherwise, it's being over optimistic for 5 minutes. I will be indulging and handing up every time very much pessimistically, maybe 20 minutes. That will not work. Rather, choose a medium path, 10 minutes. 15 minutes is also good. Whatever I decide in the beginning, that's what actually I want to continue. That much.
One more trick, what I do is that I ask my daughter that, like, you have 1 hour for this social media time, and she has prepared a list what I will be doing when I feel bored in other times.
Hmm.
So in advance, she has that list that out of these activities only she will be doing when she wants to pass her time.
Hmm.
What
Yeah.
kind of activities?
Like she plays on guitar, and sometimes she wants to play badminton and such types. Then out of these she can do. Otherwise, I
Okay.
have fixed her social media time.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
great. That if she can actually follow the reason that you fix, that's really great.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, many a times we see that people cannot keep their own promises.
yeah. And she
Um,
has not options. Whatever time social media she wants to use, she has a fixed time. In that she may use. But otherwise, if again she feels bored, and then out of those activities she has to do them.
yeah. That's what actually we just discussed. Ki scheduling and creating an intention that is much of time only per day or per first half or per second half, I will be indulging. Then that is fine. Otherwise, if there is no schedule, then we keep visiting the app again and again, and that is where actually mind keeps jumping like a monkey. Any other?
How old is your daughter, Sumanji?
She's in 10th class now, 15 years.
15 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Vikas.
So any other technique you want to share or anything, any major takeaway? Otherwise, we are good for.
For me, I have to, I'm now, the sleep is getting better. I'm sleeping earlier out of sheer exhaustion because whole day I'm up and moving around, traveling quite long distances sometimes. But I want to sleep in a more fresh manner before 11. So that is my aim. And I had quite good woke up with it. So that is one thing, and the other thing is what I learned from the Varmakalai class was that contrary to a common perception, it seems it will be good to have a relatively light breakfast and lightish lunch, but have a heavy dinner. But the dinner preferably as close to sunset as possible, minimum 2 hours before you sleep. So I think what I'm observing is when I wake up, I'm not feeling very hungry or kind of depleted of energy. But instead, I feel quite satiated, and even a light amla juice or fruits and those kind of things are sufficient to keep me going. That also seems to be helping.
Yeah. Okay, great. So thank you all. Catch up. Let's catch up again tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.